Oh boy, oh boy. It do be a very max day. Hello, chat. How are you doing? So I took like extra long to start there because I was grabbing a snack. I was grabbing a snack and I was moving slowly. I was slow moving today. It took a little bit longer. Anyway, yes, it is Belle Riley. She's here. Look at her. Is she wonderful? I think so. Hello, Gale. Hello, Magpie. Hello, Nalhiva. Hello, Joes. Hello, Gridrid. Hello, Evil Hollow. Hello, Viggle Piggle. Joes, did you see the new video? Because I did a credit sequence at the start with all the patrons' names, and the way that your name lines up with it, it makes it look like you voice Tails. It makes it look like you're the one who voices Tails. Also, yeah, I need to put it into followers only mode. Oh dear. I do that. I'm sorry, gang, you have to follow for 10 minutes, otherwise you'll, Hello, Dead Hands. I'm sorry that I let you talk and now you can't, but I forgot to put it onto followers only. I needed to do that though, because you never know when people are spoiling about. Just say you didn't? Oh god. Well, it just means if you're new here, you can't talk until 10 minutes, for 10 minutes, you know? Which is usually longer than most people who want to spoil stuff are willing to wait. But yeah. Welcome, everyone. To Old Charlian. Wait a minute. Ha! Ha! Banui. You. It do be Samuel, though. Hi, Viv. It's a fucking banani. I do just like I just see an orange name occasionally and I'm like, you. Just like grab. Let's all have a nice stroll around Old Charlian for a bit before we go back to Thavnir. Wow, the crafting industry's booming. Hey, yo, that jacket. What is that? What is that? I want that. Moon... Really? From the Moonfair event? That's from the Moonfair? What? That looks so good. Looks way better than the ones I have. What the hell? In the time you've been in Limbs of not one, but two, but 5 bun boys have hit on you. Dear God. That is a lot. Who wants to go get some not bland-ass food?
Fascinating. You simply must tell me more about your research.
Well, you know what? I have apples too, buddy. Fuck you. Eat apple, yeah? You think eating apple makes you special? Well, I've got one. I've got one. Spoiler, changes airflow above, around and underneath vehicles to reduce wind resistance. That's funny. Hi, Hildoise. You're very pretty. The coffee here is to die for. But one cannot look past their charming tea set. I recommend you order both, funds permitting. Would you like to have a tea date with me, ma'am? With me, ma'am? It's Dickon. Your name is Dickon. Imagine... imagine being called Dickon. Dickon. Anyway. Hi, Dickon. We guarantee a culinary experience found nowhere else in the city. That is, we are the only restaurant in the city. Why Elle isn't so pretty? I don't fucking know. They just decided to be that way, and now they are. Look, there's another pretty... Wait, you're not an Ellison. Where's all the pretty Ellisons at? Whoa! Look at this cat girl, she's just vibing. Everyone's just vibing around here. And you know what? Good for them. Especially this man with a secret briefcase. What's in the briefcase, man? What's in the briefcase, old man? Tell me.
You have the look of an outsider. I have little and less to discuss with foreign barbarians.
It's because I have dark skin, isn't it? Fucking asshole. Whatever you say, racist. Fuck you. I fucking love the acoustic guitar, it's so good. Is his brother named Dick Off? Yes. Dick On. You're the best, man. My favorite character in this fucking expansion. Holy shit, it's Whammy! I could so easily kick you and you would fall into the water and drown and die. Who are you? I am Wameme, an occasional lecturer at the studium. I specialize in natural geography. I come here for a bit of fresh air between classes. That sounds like some nerd shit. Alright. Tell you where we gotta go, though. We gotta go back. We must go back. Is there a way to get to... I assume you can... Yeah, you can take the... Okay, so I don't have to teleport to Thavnir. I can still take the way that I already did. Will it give me ether sickness if I go back through? That's what I want to know. That's just what I'm dying to know. But yeah, the music of this, like, Ultra Alien is so good. It's so beautiful. It almost makes me not hate the place. Hello, Avalbane, you crazy... Are you good? Do you need to pee or something? Avalbane, you good? Okay, she's... Took her a moment, that's all. For another round of etherite testing? Then please, by all means. Let's get you whisked away to Thavnir before you come to your senses. I fucking love you, Kite. You fucking crazy lady. This place is so beautiful. Why'd they make it look this good? Oh shit, there's like way more to explore too. Holy fuck. There's a lot to do. It's almost like an entire expansion or something. Holy shit, it's Heathcliff. Matsia! Matsia, my friend. Give Matsia a big hug. We love Matsia in this house. You'll do it then. Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Right. Please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people here in Yedlimad. I will observe you and learn. Okay. Come with me, elephant guy. Okay. Come on. Now I have the best party member. Oh wait, it's this way. This way. We got pedal wares. I'm with my big buddy. He's my big guy. I love him. You there. You look like you're in an easily compromised position. Buy my fish or I'll kick you into the ocean. God, we've got the comedy music going. Yes. Straight from the sea's bosom to your mouth. Okay, let's see. Well, I know a good salesman, you gotta butter them up. Greetings, friend, how fare you of late? Greetings to you too. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat. But it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing what they could, trampling over each other to get to the city. Many remain there for now, but I could not stay away. Had to come back, continue with my life, such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. There's no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Oh, trust me, I don't. I make sure to keep well clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I need the Radiant's host instructions. I hope they deal with it soon so we can get back to our normal lives. To the days when you could earn as much as you gave and tuck into a meal satisfied that you did good work. Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish today? Maybe that's a bit too strong. Oh, he's gonna know. Fresh fish, you say? He's gonna know that I'm here to sell him stuff. Oh, you're a fishmonger! Ha! When you bait me like that, how can I not bite? Very well, give me some of your fish. Ha 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 ha! Yes! I'm so good. I'm so good. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is Shallow's cod, delectable stewed in coconut milk, or baked with a sprinkle of salt. You see, they already know how to cook better than the Shallians. Can I do this job as a fisher? I want to do this one as a fisher. Like gatherers. Eesh. Alright. I got my fishing rod. Let's go. Oh, I can't. What? That's so lame. Game sucks. Game sucks. Fuck this game. Come on, Mattia. Holy shit, it's a real reaper. In a minute. I hope that's glamour. Okay, it is. It's like, hey, yo, how'd you make it this far? With just the brand new robe. And that I was running with failed nearly literally every sale. Okay. I want to fail them almost because it's... Why does the stream only have one quality setting? Because I'm not a partner yet. In order for me to have more than one quality setting that isn't 720p, I need to be a partner because Twitch is a great website. Yeah, because Twitch hates affiliates, literally. Which is like, hey, you know what's the hardest part about growing as an affiliate? Getting lots of people to watch your stream, right? So, why don't we make it even harder for you to do that by just excluding everyone that has bad internet connection? Or you can stream at 360. You can just stream at 360p. Fuck it. You know? Thank you, Calypso Adora and Shalkigo for following. Yeah, the reason being that only partners can have the option for users to turn their stream down or up in quality. And this is why I stream at 720p rather than 1080, because 720 is as low as I'm willing to go, like quality-wise, while also not excluding everyone. Like... It's like, it's still watchable and still, like, kind of accessible. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some Amra. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. Amra schmamra. My fresh fish is the only thing you need.
Oh my god. Do I fail it? Do I just deliberately pick the worst options? Just because I really like the idea of Herbo Belrally. Herbo Belrally is a really poor saleswoman. But she wouldn't be. She would be good. She would be good at this. This is the thing. It's not. It's out of character, as funny as it is. What do you need so many amra for? Freezing, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late I go through that much in no time at all. I'm a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming in from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. I know how you feel. Thank you. A pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed a little chat. It took my mind off my troubles for a moment. Damn it! Shit. I thought I'd have one more... Ah, fuck. I thought I'd have another option. Maybe it would have been better to just go that, to just be like, yo, I have fish! Maybe that would have been the better option. Maybe being an aggressive saleswoman would have been the thing. Oh, man. Damn it. This is like a Yakuza sub-story. It feels like I'm gonna, like... If I pick the wrong options, I'm gonna get, like, a really shitty prize. That ends it straight away. Ah, fuck. Wait, so if you pick the wrong option, it ends it straight away? Okay. He's like, no, I want fruit. Oh, okay, fair enough. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh, God, my stomach. Oh. This is straight out of an infomercial. This is perfect. Ether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. Fresh fish will settle your stomach. No, the problem is he's just eaten too much. You should take it easier. Eat more slowly. Savor your food. No! Would that I could, but I can't afford to be idle. Like as not, circumstances will surely get worse before they get better. And so I'm working as hard as I can while I still can, the better be prepared. Industrious young man you are. How do you intend to prepare? Oh, fuck. Compliment or question? Ooh. How do you intend to prepare? By stockpiling supplies. For that I need to earn coins so I can buy food, medicine, what have you. How about some fish for your supplies? They're fresh caught. Do we have anything suitable, Matsuya? Or do we hand off to Matsuya? Nah, we're supposed to show him, so that's what we'll do. Aye, fish wouldn't be bad, but I... God! Shit! Damn it! Fuck! I knew I should have hanged off to Matsuya. Ah! That's a good attitude, though, Matsuya. We did manage to get a new relationship going with these customers. Well, I got 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Hey! 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 What do you think this is? Fucking janitorial duty over here. Get out of here. Okay, I can sweep. I'll sweep right back at you, motherfucker. Look, I can sweep way better than you can. Look at my sweeping. Oh no! Bazama, the stockpiler and stock taker, killed someone. Ah, I must go get help. Quickly, get the police. Swept her off her feet. Quickly, Matsuya. We're accomplices to murder. We must escape. Is that you, Vigil? This area is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I'm in love with this. Just like the thing that I love the most about this place actually is the mountains, or is like the hills. The fact that the hills have this like natural coloration to them is just so beautiful. Like, this is something this is something you would read poems about, you know? Like, someone would travel here from afar and write poetry about, you know, the purple hills of Thavnir. But, like, it makes sense as well, you know? It's just, this place feels like it's out of a storybook, but also it feels real because it's so grounded in like real world architectures and also like real world natural phenomenons. You know? It's completely believable, and I love that. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. I'm sorry I failed you. You managed to sell to one of the 3 people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. Yeah, picturesque. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, yeah. It feels inspired by places in India. I think a lot of this architecture is Indian. Like, some areas of India. I'm not sure, though. I'm not too familiar with. But I have heard people who are more learned than me describe this as Indian, so... Though you did fail too, but there are lessons to be learned in both success and failures. By applying yours, I'll endeavor to become a better peddler. And a better peddler you shall... Deadler. What? But still, there's only so much I can do alone. I hope that things will return to normal for Kalzal soon. Ah. I thought I heard a familiar voice. And who should... Oh wait, no, I thought this was Mattia talking. I thought I heard a familiar voice, and who should it be but Mattia? Kalzal! Have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there too. Forgive me, try as I might, I can't find any buyers. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options at this rate. So you can't buy my fish anymore? I'm sorry, Mattia, I truly am, but for now you must peddle your own goods. Oh, Mattia, no, you can do it. But by myself, I can't. I want to help you, I do, but as it stands, I can barely help myself. Poured all I can, my all into the consortium, and I'd be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters is my witness. Oh. Lazal. Not to worry, using what I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage. Somehow. Well, I had best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. Oh, Matsuya, no, come back, I love you. I want you to be a new scion. Oh shit. Essie's dead. Oh no. Why does everyone I know die? Why are all of my subs just coming in here and dying? I love my character. Look what she made using free options or something from online store. I think everything is available to you from the start that she wears. I think this is like a Highlander hairstyle. I think this is a default Highlander hairstyle. Wait, no, I think everyone has this hairstyle. Yeah, the hair is free. I'm not using any Mog Station glamour, I don't think. Yeah, the scar, it's all there. The scar, the freckles, the mole. The face is all there. It's all vanilla, I'm pretty sure. She's looked, well, she hasn't looked the same, but yeah. Her appearance is entirely like, she could have looked like this from the very beginning of the game. You. Haha, how are you that small? How are you that small, midi? Haha. I see you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust. I see. We also heard that the tower was affecting many locals' livelihoods, but for another notable, if not wholly unexpected discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. And as before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth the lunar primal. Business as usual for the Telephoroi. Yeah. Well, so the Empire has a presence here, in Favnir. I mean, I guess they must, for those towers to be constructed. I didn't realize they were, like, that close. Actually, wait, no, let's talk to the others. Helping a struggling fisherman you've only just met peddle his catch. Yes, you would do something like that. Thanks, Thancred, you fucking dick. Oh, fuck. Mayhap owing to this island's small size, the tower's impact upon the people's lives doth appear more pronounced here than in Eorzea. Very astute observation. Judging by his furrowed brow, something important has occurred to Estinian. That Matsia fellow you were helping, he's Arkasodara, is he not? Apparently, it is almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be travelling alone? If summoning is this perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arkasodara would be their primary targets. For 'tis the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We'd better go after him. Akiali lies to the west, as I recall. The same direction as Krau's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. Oh, and then they disappeared into nothingness. Hate it when that happens. Wait. Stepchild. Side quest? Ooh woo? A blue quest? Alright, hello. Do I accept friend requests in Final Fantasy? Yeah, I guess. Sometimes. My friends list isn't super full. Or it might be. Okay, yeah, I have 60 more slots. So yes. Oh, it's an ether current. Oh, fuck off. Okay, fine. Why are there Matanga everywhere? Has this town fallen? Huh? Ah, your face. It is known to me. You were the warrior who fought for the Mall in the Nadam. That was me, yes, actually. I am Ogul of the Katiine. Your bravery and skill which inspired me to embark upon my own hero's journey, yet I have now foolishly blundered into the den of Matanga. Why do these others walk without fear? Do they not care if they are slaughtered? The Akasador are a civilized tribe. I do not doubt your word. But grandmother would always warn me, if you encounter a Matanga, you turn tail and flee as far and fast as you can. The tails are awful and bloody, and so now the very sight of them, it terrorizes unbidden. No, I cannot stay here. I must earn enough coin to buy passage from this nightmare island as soon as possible. I beg of you, stay at my side for a time, just until I meet with this Kankana, the person the sailors told me about. She is said to have work that pays a fair wage, so I will see what she has for me. Ah, so you are racist, somehow. Somehow you've managed to become racist. Damn. Even in Eorzea, even in Eorzea in the Far East, boomers do be real prejudiced. She's wearing the same color as the one Katian enemy in the steppe. Huh. Cool. Matanga from the steppe hate the aura. That's true, they do. But it is just very funny that she's just like standing there on a dock of this very clearly civilized town, just like just frozen with fear. Oh no! God damn it. Why is that young lady trembling so? What if she says something about her? Oh no, don't. Fuck! By the Dusk Mother, no one told me Kankana was a Matanga. Could I ask you to speak with her in my stead? Well, at least she isn't trying to kill them. That's one thing. She's just afraid. Welcome to the Yedlimad, traveler. I am Kankana, and it is my job to assign the right work to the right workers. Might I have your name? Belrali Nightingale. Belrali and Ogul, was it? Let me jot those down. Oh, grandmother, why? Why did it have to be a Matanga? Is your companion quite alright? No. Your grandmother was racist. Ah, an understandable reaction. The guys of Zura tribe have done much to stain the reputation of our people. You are looking for work, though, yes? Many have been forced to take what they can get since the troubles began, so I'm afraid all the simple jobs are gone. As for what's left, I only have tasks fit for seasoned fighters. Does that sound like something you could do? I mean, yeah. Fighting? I can fight, lest you doubt. My skill is likened to that of the Dragonbane, the legendary Chakazo herself. I am not familiar with the name, but you sound formidable indeed. Why don't we start you on escort duty then? A group of artisans set off to harvest materials and asked that I send any prospective I can't read. Any prospective protectors their way should I happen to enlist any. What? They already set off? Is our duty not to escort them? There's to be a ritual dance performed in Kadya's footsteps. They'll need incense and costumes for the dancers and such. The entire thing was decided rather suddenly, so there was no time to waste. And the artisans you speak of, do they also include Matanga in their number? It was an Arkasodara who submitted the request. I hope that won't be a problem. Not at all. I look forward to fainting at the feet of my most feared enemy. Belrali, I cannot do this alone. Pray lend me a strength by the victor of the Nadam, and half the reward for this task will be yours. Okay. The artisans didn't plan to venture far. Leave Yedlimad to the west, and you should soon come across your employer. Then that is where we shall meet. You will find me there, yes? Yes, yes. You part Namazu? You'll find me there, yes, yes? I do like how it's called Stepchild. That's very cute. And I like the fact that she's just like, she's someone who was inspired by us. I think that's really cute. Oh my god. Oh, Ghoul, you can't keep doing this. Honey. Dusk Mother, give me courage. You can't just tremble in fear in front of someone. It's so rude. Ah, you must be our belated escort, yes? Glad to have such courageous, Is your companion not well? She seems a touch shaky. Of course! I should have thought of it before. I shall harvest the necessary ingredients while the artisan stays here. That way I have no need to fear him being harmed. Perfect! Oh dear. I must say, this is less than ideal. My people are already scattered across the wilds, and I wanted someone to roam around and ensure they were safe from attack. Is your friend perhaps frightened by the Arkasodara? I have met such travelers before. Well, no matter. If you could patrol the areas I asked, I must attend to my own harvesting. Oh dear. Oh dear. Saltwind's welcome. Big elephant. Okay, these big elephants are not friends. Oh dear. That's really not a friendly elephant. Look at his red eyes. Oh god. This elephant's tempered. Yeah, you got them. You got this, Ogul. Get him. Get him, Ogul. Get him. Ogul, they're hurting me. Ogul? Ogul, they're hurting me. Ogul. Ogul, I'm being killed. Alright, fine, I'll do it myself. Whatever. Oh, hey. Thank you, person's chocobo. I'm here, big boy. You must think me foolish. I was so absorbed in my task that I failed to notice the ground shaking at their approach. Still, my injuries are light and my satchel is full. Thanks to you, I think I can make it back in town in time to meet the others. Nice job, Ogul. I mean, Ogul got one by herself. What happened? Did you slay the beast? I mean, you slayed that one. That was a near thing. I took the first one by surprise, but the second... Knowing a Matanga stood at my back, my mind froze and my body refused to obey. Grandmother taught that we should let fear wash over us like water, but to my shame, I could not have failed her more thoroughly. Not to sound ungrateful, Belrally, but why did you follow me? Because your racial prejudices instilled into you by your grandmother are affecting your ability to perform this mission. We were to patrol? Forgive me, I should have waited for orders instead of running off alone and putting lives in peril. Come, we should return to our employer. I want to be sure that the wounded man reached safety. Well, you're not referring to them as Matanga anymore, so that's progress. Oh wait, shit. Did I not accept this? Oh, I has to, like, load my entire friends list first. Then it happens. Okay, now. Well, she seems slightly less afraid now. My colleague told me of his rescue. Although we had hoped for an escort from the start, imagine if he hadn't come at all. I've sent him and the others back to our workshop, so consider your duty with us complete. You have my thanks. As for your payment, you can collect from Kankana. Right, I suppose to report to Kankana then. Yes, that would be the thing, wouldn't it? Ay, ay, ay. Ah, there you are. Your employer expressed satisfaction with your work, so congratulations on a job well done. As a response to the recent chaos, the upcoming ritual was hastily planned, to say the least. As a consequence, the artisans have been hard-pressed to make time for everything ready. But when times are hard, the people of Thavnair rely on such traditions to renew their faith and bolster their hearts with the teachings of the divine. The death of an artisan would have indeed thrown the whole thing into disarray, and thus your rescue was timely. Please accept your payment, half each as agreed upon. Are you interested in further work? I have something for you if so. New work doesn't give me an Aether Current, therefore don't care. Oh, it's raining. God damn it. Gross. My gloves are getting all wet. Oh, hey, Chocobo Keep. I believe this random guard is technically stronger than I am. Armor, cool. You'd not see Matsuya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may prove a better vantage point. Matsuya, where have you gotten off to? Has Trauma Walker been... I mean, I'm literally on the level 80 quests, so... Not been so bad. Master Oogway's pissed. True, I could use the umbrella. Could use the umbrella remote. Where's the fucking accessories? Here it is. There we go. Easy. There we go. The fish selling was pretty dramatic. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm traumatized by it. I'm more just disappointed in my inability to sell fish. Where is Matsuya? Oh no. No, leave me alone! Help! Somebody help! Matsuya's voice, and it came from the north. Oh shit. No, Matsuya! You got 0 sales because you're too friendly. Matsuya! I'm riding to you on my goat. Already haunted by the unsold fish. Hello! You get away! You get away! Get away from my friend! You fiends! I have yet to unleash my most powerful attack. Ooga. Oh, they renamed the... They've changed the names of the, well, not the names, but they changed the icons for the bats. Really? Where did they go? Why are you here? I see you found him in time. You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest, think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We'd heard that the Akasadara were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know. The ocean's all we have. I see. That's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. A question, if I may. 'Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. I was thinking about that with the ritual that we just helped out with. Is like the rituals that are helping, you know, summon the primals. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot, House of Divinities in the old tongue it means. But they're not true divinities. They're monstrous imitations that bring only death. To have one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? Come all this way to save us? Really? I think I had you peddling fish. But to answer your question, yes, of course, we would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please, come to our village. We're good, gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honoured to share our knowledge, and fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay a visit to Achiali? Yes. Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it. I would be very concerned if I could miss an entire town. So, 'tis the simulacra of Thavnarian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanush are imprisoned in the tower. Calm down. Be nervous. Fish, real shit. I mean, the fish are the real thing. They're the real reason we're here. I pray that we will be able to save them. Though indeed, saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like as not. Aye, as you said, we'd do well to study their religious traditions. To Achiali. Let's go! Take a nice leisurely stroll. Ah, what a beautiful landscape. Especially with this big giant mountain that's like pointing at it. It's like, hey, look at this! Hello, angry elephant, please do not attack me. Ahee-hoo-hoo. Ooh, a thing. An ether current. I haven't seen one of those since Shadowbringers. Give me that. Nice. Must slurp up the winds. It fucking windy. Ah yes, Urianger is already spying on the locals. Familiar though I am with the myths and legends of this island, to hear them spoken by heirs to this storage heritage giveth them new life. Fascinating. Sure, I can catch a few fish if I take the boat out, but I've got nowhere to sell them. And even though I do what I can to preserve them, all they end up doing is filling my storehouse instead of filling my pockets. Have you tried catching less fish than simply feeding your community? Welcome to our village, traveller. Is there anything I can help you with? Who are you? I'm a fisher, and a good one at that. I'll reel in the biggest catch from the open sea, or something smaller by the shore if you'd prefer. Your choice. Now, if only I was as skilled with a rudder as I am with a net. Some days I find myself so far from shore that I miss the morning rush at the bazaar. This is the fishing village of Achiali. You can think of it as the fishers' Yedlimer. Yeah, why can't I fucking speak? Of course, we've had a few merchants coming to either port since that horrible tower appeared, not to mention the kidnappings. Ugh. So yes, generally getting the vibe, towers are bad for things. Charming little village, shame about the hideous tower. Indeed, 'tis a big shame. Hey, Estinian. You brooding, looking at the ocean? Mark you that platform out on the water. Some manner of shrine, perhaps? Perhaps. You have a name. That means I can talk to you. When I'm out on the water, I can usually forget about my woes, but no chance of that with that giant eyesore looming near. I hope they tear the hideous thing down soon. Well, you might be in luck. That's exactly what I'm here to do. Trying though times may be, we must keep our hearts calm as the gods have taught us. For instance, the scriptures speak of a light within. When darkness falls, we must look to ourselves, not others, to illuminate our way. What a nice philosophy. Welcome to Akyali, my friend. The name means white beach, and there isn't much here save that, but please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Kanga and old Hasveda. Old Hasveda. They're free at the moment, as it happens. Okay, well, I just spoke to them, so... You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Manuzia, beings of wisdom, who assume the form of men, and the Murga, beings of might, who assume the form of beasts. Together, they are divinities. Their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. So a classic kind of polytheistic setup. Interested in learning about our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Prick you up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, the Manasir and the Murga, deities who look like men and beasts, respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Manuzia, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Manuzia coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Manuzia have worn animal faces and Murga the limbs of men. That's really cool, actually. I don't know much about real-world religions that have that, but, like, that's a pretty cool story, and also a good explanation for, like, why there are so many, like, half human, half animal gods. That's a good, there you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust. Indeed, it was actually quite fascinating. While you're off talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts the three of our most revered deities. By all means, we should like to see it. Don't bring it out in the rain. It's raining. Don't bring it out. No, you're going to get it all wet and ruin it. Oh. They are Manuzia. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Cinderuva, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Sandaruva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. On the left is Mindaruva, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts, and so is beloved by weavers. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. In like fashion to the Manuzia, the deities of Eorzea preside over a myriad aspects of life. And what of the Murga, if I may ask? The Murga hold power over nature. In ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a Gaja's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arkasodara. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. You worship dragons too? Estinian just immediately grabs his lance. Where are they? It's said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of Radzadhan, forged a covenant with the dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legend holds that if the satrap is ever in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally? You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success. Right, I believe it's time we sort out Krau's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Krau's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Sick. I mean, I think he's more just interested in the dragons more than anything else. Atsi has a shine in his eyes that wasn't there before. So you're going to see Nidhana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding. And did I say that she's beautiful? Ah, I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. And those eyes, when you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Hey, you want to come with, buddy? Like, you want to come with? I can hook you up. I'm a known matchmaker. No? Oh, alright. I mean, that's all good. No worries, no worries. When Gaja go gaga. Oh my god, what a fucking... I feel like she's probably riding a mount. I fucking knew you'd all say that. I knew you'd all say that. Bell Rally hosting a dating show. She could. Maybe she should. You don't know. Hey, let's go. Fate time. Hiya! Our first Endwalker fate. Hiya! Wah, wah, wah. Hiya! What a cool kill that was. All of my spells have like changed positions. Yeah, maybe we better just do this. Assuming we have a tank. Hope to God that whoever that is tanking. Dude, it is a fucking elephant cyclone of death in here. Let's have a look, see how this looks from within. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Help! Ah! 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 All I see is death. Okay. God, I'm so glad that this shit just grants the fucking... Oh, I'm so glad that this grants the buffs now. You don't have to, like, do bullshit just to get it to happen. We did it! Yay! Got gemstones. Alright. Hey, nice cock. Just, oh my God, even at night, even in the rain, this area is so pretty. I love how minimal the music is as well at night. So quiet. Oh no, what the fuck? Everyone's dead. What in the world? In such manner did we find them. What could have befallen these people? There was a battle. There's a conspicuous lack of blood. It's only a T15 rated game, Mr. You know. Oh, jeez.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
You're very cute. We have a baby. There is a baby in our midst.
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task
Satrap.
was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Cute little baby man. Look at him. He's so
People
good.
of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Holy shit. New scales. Everybody up. Yo. Let's go.
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Me when no scales. Sleep. Me when scales. Real shit.
Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
Her accent's really good.
Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Well, I'm not the warrior. You know, it's a... Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, this is a day of celebration.
I like how they all...
Praise be to
They all lay down to go to sleep in the rain.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me.
I love
How
these
did you
people.
acquire
These
those
people are my
scales?
favorite.
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
So the... Well, I mean, I guess if they worship the dragon, then that's like confirmation of at least one of their gods.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
Holy shit! Just instant transmission. What the fuck? You can give...
Is there congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Oh no.
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused.
He's like, ah, yeah, about that.
I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Oh no. Palestinian.
Now, see here.
Oh no.
Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Oh no.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Pay respects.
Oh, Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
I love that this expansion is just the bully Estinian expansion. So far. I fucking love that this
As you may have guessed,
this expansion so far has just been all about just making fun of Estinian.
To your mistress Cryle. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results.
I should probably turn up the
Come with me,
voices
all
as
of you,
well.
and I can explain the crux of the situation.
But I can't do it right now because in cutscene. Aetheryte's quite pretty as well. Does Aetheryte look different, or is this that my shaders? It is my using actually. I'm using real gameplay, okay. I don't know, it looks more colourful than the other Aetherytes. It looks less blue somehow. What Rajasthan cuisine tastes like? Well, I imagine it tastes sort of like Indian food. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck you, unblues your Aetheryte. No! Speaking of, actually, I need to attune. I need to attune real quick. Man. There's Amra Salad and Amra Lassi in the prologue. Well, they said that they have coconuts and stuff. They recommend, like, coconuts and stuff. So I assume that they have a lot of curries. Like milk-based and, like, yogurt-based, you know, dairy kind of, like, curries, like, very creamy sauces and all that. And since they're, like, you know, clearly you can tell by the accents, the fashion, the architecture, it's all very Indian, I would assume that they take a lot from Indian cuisine. Particularly with... Oh my god, look at these! Oh, these are so gorgeous. It's like these tessellate perfectly. Like if you literally shifted this to the side and like you could have a whole pattern of these like beautiful tessellating mosaics. Like mosaics like rugs. Ah. Maruvet, you must tell me more. They have horrible fiends. They say that horrible fiends have been seen flying out of that tower. I'm preparing antidotes for the Radiant Host in the event that some of them might be venomous. I guess, yeah, they are all alchemists, aren't they? Do you have a bet on if they're going to kill off a Scion? Yes, but also no. I mean, okay. So, for anyone who isn't, like, caught up with the Gunch, my general opinions on whether or not they're going to kill off Scions... I don't think they are. I don't think they're going to kill off multiple. I think there will be one very big death towards the end. But I think that what's going to happen is the old Scions, basically everyone except Graha, who was, like, in the circle of... Biz? How did you get in there? Biz, how did you get in there? Biz! I'll save you! I'll save you, Biz! I'll save you! You're stuck in the TV, don't worry. I have just the tool for this. Oh my god, it's axe-proof. Oh hey, it worked. Yeah! Oh, thank God, you're safe. That's the wrong class. That's the right class. Also, hi, Viz. What the fuck? Can I, Viz? Give you a big hug. The way that... fucking way that I completely lost all track of what I was talking about. Just at the side of that thing. That was so fucking weird. It's doing a Mike TV. Oh no, not Mike TV. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Is roach gonna have to be something that I enable so that y'all can roach while I'm AFK? Is that gonna have to be a thing? Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist us with ours. Though Kryl herself is tied up with another investigation, Balrali is an eminently capable substitute, and will spare no effort to aid you. So, if I understand correctly, you seek to make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions. Indeed we do. As you know, the tower emits vast concentrations of ether. One cannot go anywhere without it being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the Satra bade us alchemists create an enchanted talismans. Talismans that will allow our soldiers to venture into the tower, even should they lack innate protection. Would such a thing be possible? Admittedly, we're still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruption of primals. Over the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon scales proved most promising. Owing to their etheric density, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protective property through our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we have been able to make steady progress with the talisman. Soon, we will be ready to conduct a field test, and here is where you and your Blessing of Light come in. Better than having my blood drawn, I suppose. Aha, perhaps so, and knowing my colleagues, they won't be satisfied with blood alone. God, they're gonna make him pee into a cup. But as for your task, we ask only that you serve as an escort. I will explain in greater detail later, but you'll be venturing into the tower's field of influence. And so, for your own safety, I would first test how well your blessing shields you, with your permission, of course. In that case, Urianger and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful. Seeing as you all work to the point of collapse, I suspect you could do with more hands. We would be grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you are ready, then let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the Great Work and turn south, there will be a hill to the right. I'll meet you at the top after seeing some preparations. Stomp, 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 stomp. I love her dress. Her dress is so beautiful. Honestly, like... Goth feminism, goth feminism, goth feminism. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, I'm a simp, what of it? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Thank you, Viz. I hope you didn't have trouble finding this place or climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night, the drunken Deepa. The Deepa is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of ether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe aether sickness. For your test, you'll be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever you're ready. I shall be observing from a safe distance. Sleep well, Viz. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Repeat, commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subject. Okay. Oh god. Oh shit, okay. Well, I move. Readying ether, please stand back. Oh god. Oh, I have to stand back. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yeah! It looks like Sin Eater blood. You are struck by a powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Okay. Subject has no irrepressible urge to empty their stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Okay. Okay. If you say so. I hate the fact that, like, in every single escort mission in a game, you always move faster than the thing. You're struck by another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Okay. Subject stomach and bowel integrity holding. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. I don't know why I decided to make them sound like a Dalek. Exterminate. The Dalek lamp. I kind of want this as a minion. The blessing of light appears to be keeping you safe from harm. Cool. No irregularities. Alright, let's go. Go, go, go. Ooh. Survived completely unscathed. Cool. We're so cool. Ah, you've returned, and not on your knees. A promising sign. But come, let me take the deeper off your hands. Thank you. I shall replenish its ether for when we test the talisman. So, no dizziness or nausea or anything of the sort? You're feeling perfectly fine? Seems that way. The strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead with easy hearts. Regards you with those eyes you could drown in. Oh my god. You're a capable warrior too, are you not? I mean, yeah, but I prefer samurai. Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the usage of special ink, but we have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it, spirit weed. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like to go and harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we are... One day I'll be able to pronounce this first time. We Arcasadara travel alone at our peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I would compensate you for your troubles, of course. Yes! That's me pointing at myself. I'm in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to Kajaya's footsteps. It is situated on the road which runs east of the Great Wood. Okay. East of the Great Wood. It's like this way. Wait, no, that's west. This way. East? I thought you said wheel. You know, I was gonna do face cam today, but then I just decided not to. But maybe next time. Maybe next time will be a Max Poetic face cam stream. Because then you could have seen my face when fucking Viz just rode past in a fucking TV. I may be simply imagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Look out, Belrally! Oh boy. Yeah, I got buffed this expansion. Fuck you. Now I don't need to wait to fucking apply this shit. I can just do it. There are two pretty ladies on the screen. Alright, Sin. God, that gave me a fright. To think that the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. You're alright, I hope. How long were queues for me? Not long. I didn't even wait, actually. Yeah, the AoEs apply the buffs now. They used to not, but now they do. Isn't far now, just through these pillars on up the rise. Yeah, it used to be the case that you'd have to go through a 1, 2, 1, 4. Like, you'd have to do Shifu, then Jinpu. And then you'd go into your thing. Because, like, the AoEs, they used to extend your buff timer. But, they wouldn't apply it. They'd extend it by, like, 20 seconds, I think. So, in an ideal world, you'd only have to apply them once, but, yeah, it was really annoying. Here we are, Kajaya's footsteps. Kajaya was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know, they come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is that spirit wheat grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting at once, if you would be so good as to stand guard. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. There's a snowman in there. There's a snowman in your shrine. Hey! Look, you're very cool looking, but I don't have time for you right now. I have to help this lovely lady pick some stuff. In the interest of this, a die. Goodbye, snowman. Snowman of the shrine, what is your wisdom? I kind of wish I'd looked around actually a bit more. Or I have to look around. I have to look around a little bit. Oh, wow.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began.
I want to take a screenshot of it.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
I wonder if this was part of Fandaniel's plan, was to like actually destabilize regions. Can you tell me if this is a trap?
Well,
Thanks, but don't tell me
he
things.
is the most important person in Radzad Khan.
Don't tell me things that I haven't seen yet, please.
Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether.
I mean, yeah, I know he's a wildcard who just wants to destroy shit, but like... I wonder if his plan was to, rather than just erecting the towers, I wonder if he knew that they would destabilize the regions and thus just plunge them even more so into conflict.
Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjor from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves.
Ugh. Those fucking Hjors.
It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position.
But who were the
Hjors? By and large, the state
Where do they
is run
come
by
from?
the people. But when problems arise,
They colonized
it is
us?
the satrap who mediates a solution.
I also play a Hjor, so...
The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years.
The satrap is more of a... Yeah, but they're colonizers from where? That's what I want to know. Or is it not important? At least it wasn't the potato. The Lalafell colonizers. Stability provided by the satrap. But he's more of a mediator than a leader.
And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
Othars? Okay.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Ratios? Plus you fell off. Plus you're a Thavnarian. Oh, hello.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets.
Oh, great.
I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name?
Looks like the Heroes of Mothard are fucking here. They're here again anyway.
Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Oh, you're such a piece of shit, Van Daniel.
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans.
Well, I'm so sorry.
And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal?
They can do anything.
Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Oh, clearly. You seem to be having a really bad time. So what, were you made this way? What do you mean by that? Not that I think he regrets what he's doing, but seems to be that is an implication there about what he is, what his agenda is. Does he simply believe that he is fated to be the villain of this story? Maybe. I have enough spirit weed to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Let us head back to the great work, shall we? He really likes the good Lady Gaga song. Or Bad Romance. Poker Face. I fucking love that song. Let's play. Oh look. Peacock. So of course we've got potential figures. 4 dancers. Oh, born this way. 4 dancers. Dancer main's getting fed this expansion. Here, look. Both male and female dancers. Imagine. Nice. This is sort of... I assume this would represent the what was her name? God's name? I gotta go all the way back to the fucking beginning. Kajaya. I guess Kajaya is probably represented by this peacock, and you would dance for her on this decorated sort of tile, on these decorated tiles. In the middle of a flower. Again, the rugs! The rugs! They should call this fucking expansion Rug Walker, because I'm in love with the rugs! And then look, you've got the, there's the peacock's feathers. And they kind of look like these. Like, these look like they're kind of designed after them a little bit. Like, at least you have, you know, the ruffle, like, here. And then maybe these represent the tips of the feathers. And also, they look like, these also look like a couple of the dancer icons, don't they? This reminds me of, like, the dance partner icon. This kind of sigil. I'd have to switch to dancer to see, actually. Oh, hey. My pirate hat. In fact, yeah, no, it literally looks like the job icon. It looks like the job icon. Yeah, there's lots of fans. Where is it? Here it is. Close position. Yeah, it looks like the close position symbol. Until I haven't done anything with this fucking class because I still have the play guide and shit on my hotbar. Yeah. Yeah, lots and lots of fans, yeah. The dancer originated from Fafnir, yeah. And you can kind of tell where a lot of the markings for it came from. Or a lot of the imagery for it came from. Just like here at this dancer's temple. Like fleur-de-lis as well, just all across the place. Fucking, and the red as well. I love like this red stone. This red stone design as well. Like, this place is amazing. Ah! Run away! No, I'm just kidding. Fuck you! You die now. Yeah, what Fan Daniel was saying there was it sounded kind of like he was sort of resigning himself a bit to the to his sort of purpose, you know. Can't help being a Scorpio, basically, is what he was saying. Like, not that he regrets it, but that he kind of believes himself, like, to be destined to do this, rather than, like, doing it of his own free will. Really? From that far away? Damn, Picasso, what the fuck? Bruh. I'm just out of here, man. I ain't doing this. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you overgrown fucking crocodile. Hello, botanist. I will be joining you all soon. Taking a look at some of the fate names. Oh my god. You serious? Fucking hell. Full Petal Alchemist. Full Petal Alchemist. Hello, Chocobo Keep. Where'd you go? Probably in the workshop. Well, Raleigh, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're that little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Wow, 1,000 gil. 10 more of those, I can afford a shark minion. If you will excuse me, I shall return to my work on the talisman. Ah, you're both back. Excellent. Hello, small boy. Small little guy. I have a message for you, Mistress Nirtana. I don't like how it's just like this one kid who seems to be a bit of like an envoy from the satrap. It seems weird. It would seem the stores of Giant Skull are running low. What? But when I last looked, there was still plenty. I suspect that was before Oriange told everyone about their tempering cure, and Astinian shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see. Well, if it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain, but we will need to replenish our stores. I should be happy to tend to this if you like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good conscience send you out there alone while kidnappers are at large. Belrali, loath though I am to press another task on you so soon, might I ask you to fetch the giant skull? Will you have a giant skull ask anything of me? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll do it. In case you're not familiar, giant skull is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardness and ethereal conductivity, it has many applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all. The quarry where it is found, aptly named Giant Skull Grounds, isn't far away, so it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose on you once more? You bet! I'm gonna point at myself. Thank you. Upon arriving at the grounds, please seek out a man named Zenuha. He will furnish you with the ore. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. May we borrow a pair of Hamza, Mistress Nidhana? By all means, do try to be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training. I will bring the Hamza to the entrance. Meet me there when you are ready. What the fuck is a Hamza? Double femelism. Double femelism. That Duskwhite? Fucking Duskwhite Eliza? Let's go. What? That's so cool. I haven't seen a Duskwhite Eliza in a long time. Oh hey. Look who it is. Look who it is. It's a fucking baby. Look who it is. Look who it is. It's a fucking baby. Nice jacket, nerd. You get it from Gathering. It's very cool. It's actually quite nice. It's quite a nice jacket. I like that. It's very cool. It has a little notebook. That's cute. I like the cap too. Cap is pretty cool. Yeah, go ahead. Pose. Pose. Show you my ass. Fucking love being I fucking love Highlanders. Over there simping, I see you. Bam! Hello, Haley Eve. You have a moment, adventurer. One of my colleagues has gone missing. She said she was going to Kajia's footsteps to get a bit of exercise, but she hasn't come back. I'd go search for her, but it's almost time for a shift change, and I can't very well leave the kiln to operate itself. Could you find her and fetch her for me? Point at myself! Uwunes Booba, what a fucking name. You're too kind. She should be in Kajia's footsteps. Keep an eye out for a Hyo with black hair. Wait a minute. I'm your co-worker. I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. She was out the last time you were by, and she was devastated that she missed out on the chance to meet one of the students of Baldesian. Well, I mean, I'm not a... You know what? I'll let him believe it. For now. As I ride on my cool darkness horse. I can't hear. Let's go, go, go! Actually, wait. We should probably do this first. Hamza, Belrally. If these creatures look familiar, it is because they are close kin to your Eorzean dodos. Hamza have long been kept in livestock in Thavnir, and many a hatchery may be found here. Alas, the largest of these was recently raised by monsters from the tower. On account of said hatchery being situated near the tower, the Radiant host repurposed its remnants as an outpost. That is where my errand takes me, and your own destination is but a stone's throw away. If you have no objections, let us make for the outpost. We set forth at your word. Do I have to ride these things? Are you ready? Then let us depart. You need only ride and relax. My bird and I will take the lead for yours to follow. Okay. Ah! Oh god! Oh no, it can't see where it's going! You only have a wobbling gait. Oh god, yeah, I can tell. Oh god, my vagina's getting smashed in. Help. Spectacular formation stretching out of the water is called Khadga, and that means sword. This sword, legend holds, was wielded by the Mansuya against the Moraga before it was cast down at conflict's end, and now it's pointing to the tower like, hey! Look at this! Look over here! I'm pointing at the trouble! There's trouble here! To the left, and requiring no introduction, is the tower. As you can see, it straddles a small isle. I wish something would straddle me. As much as I'm grateful for the dodo tours, Varzan. Varzan, as much as I am loving the dodo tours, please. I don't want to sit on this thing anymore. It can't even see. It's blinded. It's blindfolded by my dress. Oh no. My robes. That was terrible. My vagina is so bruised now from riding on the back of that thing. And here we are, manned by the Radiant host. This outpost is our first line of defense against the tower. That damn 5G signal. Well, well. Who should it be but young Varshan? On an errand for the Satra? I am. His Excellency bade me come collect your report. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women of the Radiant host for their unflagging dedication. We simply do our duty, but we are honored to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. That's what I'm saying! Though we have enjoyed relative peace and calm these past few days, this remains the front line of battle, no place for children. Your predecessor too often travelled alone. It's been, what, 2 years now since you took over? I wonder how that fellow is faring. Like those before him, he went on to represent the Satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may now be, I'm certain he is well. As for myself, I assure you that all I do of my own volition, and gladly. I pray you do not think ill of His Excellency. I mean, you are a child. Your own volition is not exactly reliable. Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, I keep my faith in the Satra's unwavering, but I still worry for you. We would be overcome with sadness if something were but to befall you. For you are as a little brother to us all. Take care, do you hear? I will, Navdeen, thank you. And who might this be? Not Hanish by the look of her. Permit me to introduce Belrali Songbird of the Eorzean contingent, come to assist in the making of the talisman. From Eorzea, you say? Cowards have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what is the situation like? Terrible, rampaging in the streets. May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn something of value, I believe. An excellent idea. Given the unprecedented nature of the threat, some of ours are understandably anxious. We would be glad for any tidings you can share. You too. Bring Varshan the latest report, and answer any questions he may have. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Wait a minute. Wrong franchise. How far away am I from my fucking side quest? Let's go do the side quest. I know that I'm gonna get bored if I try to do the ether currents like at any other time. I may as well just do them as I go. Templars worship the knowledge daddy, it's true. It's true, I was there. It would be a shame if something were to happen to you, small child. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, hey, this expansion is just foreshadowing the expansion so far, so I wouldn't be surprised. Fuck you. I'm leaving you. You don't get the... Yeah, that's right. You don't get the privilege of dying by my blade. We going back up there. Hello everyone, ignore me. Thank you. Goodbye. I went to Thavnair first. You can probably tell by the fact that I'm still level 80. Yeah, I decided that I just wanted more locations, and I was really excited to see Thavnair, so I just went for Thavnair first. I'm just gonna kill you just in case. But yeah, I've got, you know, Kryl and the twins and everything. They're all waiting for me back in, whatever you call it. Oh, there you are. Yeah. So far, I'm really enjoying bully Estinian hours, though. What do you mean I need to get back to work? Oh, have I really been gone out that long? I really should go. I was hoping for a better look at the stage before I left. I'm sure you're busy, but could you assist me for a moment? I think a fetal position Oriange. I thought it was very funny. I thought fetal position Oriange was very, very good. Pretty Banuis. Sorry. Pretty women. Pretty ladies. Oh. Yeah. The cloth waves exquisitely in the wind. No problems here. I shall wave my hands at this pillar for a bit. Some of the paint is worn off. Could use a fresh coat. Where else does it want me to investigate? Ah, here. The floor is made of floor. There's a small hole in the floor. That can't be good. Oh no! Any problems? The floor and the paint. I'll have to fix them the next time I come by. Thank you for checking. You know, it seems odd that I've never met you until now. You wouldn't happen to be the adventurer sent by the students of Baldesion, would you? That's me! You are, and here I was delegating you menial tasks. If I had known, I've always admired travelers like you see. I was studying to be a dancer under Mistress Nashmeira at one time. I wanted to see the realm as I traveled for performances. And maybe I still can, not as a dancer of course, but as an alchemist. Oh, but we should hurry back to the great work. I don't want to cause any more trouble than I already have. Probably. Alright everybody. What's it gonna be? Chock-upper time! Thank you, Butterfingers. Still can't believe how I got this. The way I got this was so fucking stupid. Yeah, I just literally... Butterfingers was in Shen's fucking thing, like chat, and then I just went... And I was just like, hey, I can't get it. I can't get it because I'm in the UK. Mr. Butterfinger, can I please have it? And then they just gave it to me. I was like, cool. Oh, man, I can't spin on mounts. Ah, there you are. I heard you helped out my colleague with her stage inspection while you were out. It's greatly appreciated. She really looks up to your kind, you know. She lost her chance to become a dancer due to an unfortunate injury, and now she's working to heal the sick and... Aww. Aww. We're so happy to meet you. As am I. Here, a token of our thanks. Yes, Butterfinger's the chocolate bar company, yeah. They did a 14 crossover a while back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, you can't see me, I'm stealthy. I'm stealthy. Yeah, that's right, fuck off. Must have been the wind. Damn you, 5G. I'll have my revenge one day. I'll cover this bit of the map because it's bothering me. Ah! Come on, gimme, gimme. The map. Thank you. Wow. Well, I have to remember this place. I have to remember this bit. Nice beach in front of the tower. Could be a cool place for screenshot. Be a cool screenshot place. I like how everything in expansion areas is literally just like... Everything in expansion areas is here to kill you. They're all aggressive. They're all here to kill. You need a ride? No, I'm good. I'll take it at my own pace. So thank you. The fuck? Did I miss? Alright, Nabdeen. It occurs to me that I have yet to properly introduce our company. We are the Radiant Host, a military order under the Satra's command. Our duty is to preserve peace in the land, be it patrolling the streets or dealing with heretofore unknown threats such as now. We train hard and only admit capable warriors into our ranks. Even so, we've struggled to contend with the fiends from the tower. Though we succeeded in striking them down on 2 occasions, they came in force. We had to pay a heavy price. What are the towers in Eorzea? Do they likewise spawn monsters? Yes. But it's much the same everywhere. With every nation struggling, we cannot expect calls for outside aid to be answered. Indeed. Ah, I've heard about you. The visitor from Eorzea. Is there anything you can tell us about the Telephoroi? We know they're the ones behind the tower, and that they've declared war on the whole world. But why are they doing this? What is it they want? This we don't understand. Hello, Banui boy. What? They want to die and take everyone with them? What madness is this? You can bet we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight them with everything we have, like our Eorzean and Far Eastern brothers. Sure you will. Sure you'll do great. You wish to know about the tower? To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. The Tower of Zot, as folks have taken to calling it, suddenly appeared where it did on the Isle of Nuraner. We're safe from its influence at this distance, but go too far into the water and you'll expose yourself to its corrupting ether. You're a foreigner, aren't you? How are they dealing with the tower in your own homeland? Well, my homeland's had a bit of a problem. Our struggles are not unique, then. Our hopes still lie with the talismans. We must keep the monsters contained until they're ready. Good luck. I hope nothing bad happens to any of you. You all seem very nice. The vibe here is extremely, like, There's like a tone here. There's an undertone to all of this that's like, wow, things are really fucked and people are really struggling. Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it was enlightening for you as it was for them. It's like, man, this really does just kind of feel like the apocalypse is happening. As a neutral nation and trading hub both, Radzat Han ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from abroad. Alas, this stream dried up when trading vessels stopped coming. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone will have been grateful for your account. But come. You'd best see to your original errand, as mine will keep me here a while longer. However, I'm afraid I cannot guide you the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward. But you need but follow the road east. Upon the Hamza, you will arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together. Till we meet again. Goodbye, Varshan. If anything happens to you, I'll kill everyone in this room. Oh, I gotta write one of you back. If you want to return home, it reluctantly offers you its back. Should you become separated from your steed, speak with the Radiant Beastkeeper at the Hamza Hatchery to mount it again. Oh boy. Oh god. Look at this thing's tiny little wings. Giant Skull Grounds. Where? Oh, it's like right there. Better head this way. Can I discover this location yet? There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Icy flowers. Oh no. Love that mount. I fucking hate this mount. This is not a dignified way for the Warrior of Light to be traveling. Monkasteer. It definitely has that vibe. Like a little path here. I could probably follow this and I'll probably get there. Excellent. No sooner do you arrive at your destination than the Hamza dashes off. Oh no, what will I ever do without it? Written worse. God. Yeah, I know. Alfiraz. You dress like my friend Lee's. Something tells me you're not here to buy Giant Skull. Pity, what is it then? As you've like has not gathered, this is what we quarried Giant Skull. It's sturdy and conducts ether like no other stone, so it makes for fine armor and weapons. I direct you to the Hamza Hatchery for the livelier sightseeing fare, but those nightmares from the tower destroyed it. Only a matter of time before the same happens here, like as not. Damn. You really do be fucking dire out here, huh? Zenuha! Hi, this is indeed the Giant Skull Grounds, and I am Zenuha. Is there something you require? I like how you tattooed over your scales. Giant Skull for the alchemist, you say? But of course they shall have it. They labor tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Yay! So, that is the tightest vest top I've ever seen on a person. How is that? What is going on with that? Jesus Christ. What's some fucking washboard abs? He has a sack of Giant Skull for me. Oh, does he now? Does he now? Here you are, a sack of the purest Giant Skull. We always set some aside for our alchemist friends. When you deliver it, let the good folk of the great work know that we're grateful for their efforts. If they need more, they need but ask. He's dehydrated. He does look dehydrated. Just love how, like... I like how everywhere you go, the tower is visible. Like, it feels very deliberate that, like, the tower sits in the most clear area of the sky. One, obstructing the otherwise beautiful, like, nightscape. But also it means that it's literally always in view. And it's also always drawing your attention, it's always calling your attention to it because of the pulsating. Like, the pulsating thing makes you look at it. because you see motion in the out of your eye, and it makes it seem really imposing. And I like that a lot. I really, really like that about it. It's a very clever piece of world design, I think. Speaking of world design, I find it's very interesting how, like, the game kind of makes you go towards the tower first. Normally you'd be getting closer to the tower, like the closer that you know, the tower would be like ahead of you and you'd be constantly moving towards it, but like no, it's just right next to us all the time. I also think that just like the way this map is designed in a really, really interesting way. I like how everything fits together. I was thinking about the roads in Final Fantasy XIV a lot yesterday, and how, you know, somebody had to draw out all these roads, and they all kind of make sense. Like, there's some which like are a little strange, like that one right there, but like all of the roads, like the paths, you know, they're designed in such a way that it looks like just beaten down pieces of ground that people have just tended to walk over, you know, most of the time. And I love how they all lead in, like, natural-looking directions that, like, you know, look like they would have been tread by travelers. But also, like, they're still, like, small enough and, like, generally straight enough that, like, you know, you can probably move around this area without using the map. Trolley tracks in Armring have some sharp turns. Indeed they do. Which is probably why that trolley breaks so damn often. Just look at this place. Look at the great work. It's so gorgeous. Trolley bringers. Hey, I love trolley bringers. No trolley bringer slander here. Ah, welcome back, Belrally. Dare I hope you have the giant skull? Yeah, I do. Hydrate, you got it. Oh my, such fine specimens! Thank you so much for bringing these. We now have everything we need to make our next prototype, one that should be capable of passing our most rigorous tests. When it is ready, it will be time for the true test, so please take your ease while you can. I will take my ears while I can.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well. You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
I fucking love Thancred. Thancred, like, has mellowed out so much as he's grown. He's honestly, he's so, like, he really is a scion, you know? He has such a compassion for people. And he admires people so much, and he's not too proud to admit it. And I really like that about like, Shadowbringers and, like, post-Shadowbringers Thancred.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
And then there's Estinian, who's kind of like how Thancred was beforehand. Estinian and Thancred are quite similar. Estinian acts the way that Thancred used to, like back in Heavenswood.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner. children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat.
I love Estinian as a scion. Estinian as a scion is literally like Batman in the Justice League. Just this like brooding asshole that's like so used to being on his own. Or like feeling like he's on his own when he's not really. Just getting like finding out that actually he works pretty well in a group. Like, but he still has that attitude. Dragon Batman, yeah, actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate, to be honest. And Urianger ever the poet.
Ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think.
I mean, they didn't work on Emmett Selk until we killed him, so... Though Emmett Selk was tempered.
Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea.
You know, orgy isn't the word I would have used, Thancred, but... You know, I'll take it.
And yet,
I suppose it's not completely inaccurate.
and spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts?
True. People do go to some dark places sometimes.
There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
You've been there, haven't you, Thancred? I guess post-Heavensward. Or not post-Heavensward, but Heavensward. And then again in the first. With him really, really missing his sister.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear.
And here we thought... That's interesting. Because that rejects the idea that Estinian could become desensitized. Or that anyone really could become desensitized to horror just by seeing it a lot. That it does build up even in the most stoic of heroes, even Estinian. He'll struggle. And I mean, who better to say that they can see a lot of suffering and injustice than, you know, so-called heroes.
Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
When one expresses themselves outwardly, it's usually coming from a place of things that they themselves have inwardly experienced. And I mean, I guess Estinian would know all about vengeance, considering he was possessed by Nidhogg for a while. And he very much learns a lot from Nidhogg. As do we, as Dragoons.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Could it be that they are perhaps trying to paint shades of grey?
Indeed.
Who would have thunk it?
Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As will I. Besides, Our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
Hey! I smell purple around here. Hi, little frostbite.
What is it? What did you see?
I am enjoying the MSQ thus far, and yes, samurai. Samurai gang.
Fandaniel, are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
Oh, whoa.
At long last!
I feel like Fandaniel's probably tampered with it somehow.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments. We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field. It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
Okay, I can try. You needn't ask. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Either way, we are fortunate to have you with us.
She's so cute. Look at her little smile.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example. But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
Oh. Oh, jeez. Don't talk
We'll
like
keep an eye on the
that.
place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you.
I do not trust
Be on
that
your guard.
Fandaniel appearing right before they managed to have a breakthrough. I don't know. I don't know about this.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
Oh boy, oh boy. Tipping the scale. That's funny because that's a scale. Oh god, I hope nothing goes wrong. Hey, maybe Avenir isn't the place for a polar bear. There we go. That's more like it. The wheels of this tank shall contend with the sand. Would I say it is sus? Yes. Yes. I would say that. That being said, I kind of wish that we could see a few more, like, tempered Imperials just around the place, like, in the overworld. Because right now it's like, yeah, there are horrible beasties and everything, but, like... I kind of wish that there was some, like, tempered, like, the Telephoroi had a bit more of a presence. Because we're this close to the tower, yet we can't, like, there's no Imperials around? I feel like it would serve the story a bit more to sell the idea that this is a land constantly under siege and that it is actively dangerous to be out here instead of them just kind of appearing sometimes. But hey, they probably wanted these, you know, really cool creatures to take up most of the space and didn't want to, like, overcrowd it. Tiny boy! That tiny boy. He's so tiny. This is a rather finer boat than I had expected, but I won't complain. All that remains is to board and be on our way. Oh, and if I should become corrupted, do not stay your hand. Of course, I pray that it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind, and perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For all our sakes, do not hesitate to do what must be done, whatever that may be. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let's be off. Okay. Yeah, and then once you make the place peaceful, yeah, the tempered Imperials can like stop spawning. For you, at least.
We should
Then
soon
again,
cross the threshold of the tower's influence.
Then again, that might not work. Because then you'd have to have like different overworld spawns for different players at different points in the MSQ, and that probably would be quite difficult to do. Or maybe not even possible.
Any moment now.
Elephant in the bubble, what will she do?
It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
I mean, we're getting pretty close, I don't know.
So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
Being a thing in WoW, way back in Wrath. It was super cool to have it tied to quest progress, but vaguely remember it meeting up for raids. Yeah, some of it too. Yeah. I mean, it would be akin to the skies. Well, it wouldn't be though. Having the skybox be different for players is not the same as enemy spawns. Because you would have to make it so that enemy spawns are invisible and will not aggro to specific players if they've gotten a certain amount of the way through the story. And then if you're in a party with one of those players, how does the game handle that? How does the game handle, like, that? Yeah, it would be weird to help out your friends. Yeah, exactly. Like, what happens if you put a regen on someone who, like, because you wouldn't be in combat, but your friend would? Which means that you'd be hearing the combat music, but you wouldn't be able to help. And, like, the fact that, players can't interact with the skybox. But they can interact with overworld mobs. Like, I don't doubt that it would... Yeah, I don't doubt that it's possible, but it would just be weird, right? It would be like a bunch of, like, hodgepodge. It'd be strange, you know? And it would probably fuck up the architecture of the game somehow. I imagine that they would have tried that in planning stages and just decided that they couldn't do it. I have no doubt that
A few more steps.
the team, like, that at some point somebody was like, hey, what if we tried this? And then it just got shut down because it just wouldn't work.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be.
We probably try with Sin Eaters. Maybe.
Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
I guess just having them...
What?
Oh no! No! Oh no! No, give her back! Give her back, you bastards! Oh, there I go. Just running right on in. Okay. Ooh. For this cutscene for later. No! They're all petrified. No! You bastard! Give her back! Bassard!
Let me go! Oh, let me go! Oh.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Fuck you!
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
No! No! Oh no! Oh. But she's gonna, like, come out of that all fucked up.
I'm afraid.
That's how, like, because they're clearly storing them for something, so they're probably, like, turning them into, like, Batanga soldiers.
The similarities are striking.
It looks like... this looks like the stand arrow from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, my favorite anime.
My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Warrior of Light? Me and my patrons of Eld used to watch it all the time. We had JoJo Fridays. What are you talking about? Hey, give that back.
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Asian.
You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking.
So you're not Van
Practically
Daniel.
speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me.
So you're not Van Daniel. You're not the original.
Eventually, I was recruited into the Asians and imbued with the former Van Daniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am.
And this happened before the Sundering, I assume. To what end?
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Asian embrace, although that chapter too is...
Oops, sorry.
I
cut you
have
off.
it on good authority. You've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes? Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
At your service.
Oh. Yeah, from Circus Tower.
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity.
You was
Every need met, day after
That
day
was you.
of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled
trapped in the Crystal Tower, perhaps?
and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful
This is
experiments?
Heavensward music. This is Heavensward music.
That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation, slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest.
Vengeful Allegan.
An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards.
Recruited by
Always
people that
onwards.
were not your own.
Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied. Heed me, Amon.
Feed me, Amon.
No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war. And so I have come to
Back
claim
in the Allegan days, Emmett Selk created Fandaniel?
For
This
while your
Fandaniel.
methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work.
Yeah, the hand in Allegan bullshit, yeah. He did say that, that's true.
And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation.
Emmett was recreating his convocation.
Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
And then this was for like the third... Was it the third or the fourth Umbral Calamity? And then I guess that means that the Amon that we fight in
The fall
Circus
of the
Tower, or
Empire
in Circus
affirmed
Trench.
the truth,
Circus Tower?
majestic
Whatever the fucking
and
first raid is
tragic,
called.
as the
That
Emperor
Amon
foresaw.
was that clone that he talked about.
Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Who were the three Unsundered again? It was Emmett, La Habrea, and Iggy? I think?
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left
Elizabeth.
without saying farewell.
Emmett, La Habrea, and Elidibus. Okay, yeah. For some reason, my brain took over Elidibus there as Iggy, which is not correct.
As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the prize.
What is this, your Doofenshmirtz faith extractinator machine?
If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades.
Nidhana.
We shall meet again. Not in one of these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
My favorite playmate, my juiciest lad. Oh boy, can't wait to kick his ass again. For like the 5th time. Huh. Ah, you are returned, but where is Mistress Nidhana? Got chained up in the tower. Manusia Preserve. Wasn't we had succeeded in making the talisman? I must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, beans. Oh, frick. Come with me, innocent dragon. We must make haste. Along the beaches. Hopefully I'll level up off of this. No, leave me alone. No, I don't have time for you right now. I have an elephant wife who needs saving. I must save my elephant wife. Fuck off. Fuck off. Piss off. Away. Help me. Now. Oh god. God, it's already so much drama and there's still loads left to go. Oh man. Oh, Nidhana, I'll come get you. I'll come back for you, baby, I promise. Oh jeez. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Okay. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? So it was Fandaniel after all. Damn that bastard. Sure you wanted to do more, but you were right to return here first. We must tread warily lest we endanger Nidhana and the other captives. Da, 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 da. God. First, we must inform everyone of the situation, Nidhana's colleagues included. I'll call them together for a gathering, but I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. Yes, the only person in this game without a credited voice actor. I shall make my hand gestures at them. Oh, Nidhana. Can you answer me this? Though Nidhana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? Then we must make warding scales, as many as we can. The prototype works perfectly. This Nidhana proved a peril to herself. So let us make more scales, that she and all those who were taken might be saved. Oh god, hope you guys aren't planning on coming. Aye, as alchemists, this is how we will help win the fight. My friends, the Satra has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me give you this link pearl, that he might personally discuss the production of warding scales with you. And for our Eorzean visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nidhana noted your vital contributions to the talisman's creation. This fact came to the Satra's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, he wishes to meet you. In addition to thanking you in person, he would also discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, will you not accompany me to Radzat Han for an audience with His Excellency? Are we going to see Radzat Han? Are we going to see Radzat Han? I want to see Radzat Han! We should be honoured, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be to the benefit of all. Then it is settled. Please come to the gates of the Giant Skull grounds, and I will show you into the city. We're going to see Radzat Han! Ah, we're going to see Radzat Han, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, I want to see Radzat Han. I want to see Radzat Han. I want to see Radzat Han. Da 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 da. Run. I like how they have a chocobo keep here, but they choose to ride on those fucking dodos. Those fucking dodos. God, this place is even so gorgeous at day as well. Look how fucking bright blue the sky is, too. Let me turn my shader off. Even still, it's beautiful. God, I know it's like my shaders make it a lot brighter than it is, but even still, I feel like this kind of lends to the heat of the place. Having this shader on it kind of makes it feel a bit hotter. Makes it look a bit warmer than it is. I think I need to upgrade my, I need to update my G-Shade, yeah I do. I should probably do that. So that my brain, so that my, like all of the kind of the shading issues, like the shadows don't go all fucky. Hello, Kitsuna Fox. Ah! Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Forbidden Minecraft. Oh. Oh.
A vast rock squats upon Thavnair, and to its stony surface clings the city of Rads at Han.
God.
Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye.
That's so cool.
The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
Music sounds like Chrono Trigger. So many tracks in Chrono Trigger that sound like this.
A mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
My God, it's so beautiful.
But no such scenes to savor now.
No.
To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Here we are, Megadota. It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside. Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid.
I already don't trust you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzatan. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf...
Dana, he was taken.
A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nadana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
Don't trust anyone who sits in a fucking palace in these games. I know it's like kind of silly, but I immediately don't trust them. I can't put my finger on what it is. Yeah, it's the dining while the people struggle.
This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Yeah, I was also expecting a dragon, as Justinian rightly points out.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Dragon, same dragon as in the trailer.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
Aye, mine elder brothers, of Midgard Sorma's spawn. I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge. As the true tale of our nation history
Well, I mean, it
illustrates
makes
most
sense that he actually speaks in, like, the common tongue, because he has an alliance with humans. He's arguably the closest dragon to humans there's ever been. Where other dragons communicate almost telepathically. I mean, even Hraesvelga never sat with humans. Midgard Storm also talks in common. Does he? It's been a long time. It's been a long time, I don't quite remember. But arguably, yes, like, Vritra, of course he'd speak in common. He spends all of his time around people. And we say humans, we mean, you know, folk. Realm folk. Of course he'd speak in common.
In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra.
Mortals,
and Vitra
yeah,
alone.
Whatever the term they use. But just like the common folk.
In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair.
Probably it's my idea.
Next to arrive with the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility, when it seemed all would be drowned in blood. Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radz Athan.
But if Ritra is still here, then your position as Satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for
I
generations.
fucking knew it. I knew you weren't the right.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who join me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
I didn't notice he was missing it. Because he wasn't showing it to her.
'Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh.
You hold the eye.
The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Razathan. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my will.
Yeah, that's why his eyes are so red, but also what happened to your predecessors?
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
Oh yeah, no, I totally felt that too, yeah.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas
Yeah,
short
but the Azure Dragoon is...
it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered.
It's just a fake body.
Destiny and warm blood.
So I guess they just made up. They just made up that, like, the predecessors went elsewhere. They just, like, a new body is fashioned every so often.
From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bear his fangs. That is all I need know of thee.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Radz Athan.
I didn't notice the color of his horns,
With all
actually.
haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence. Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
You can probably only fit about 8 people.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me.
Perhaps the main chamber can hold 8, but the paths up there must only hold 4 people.
Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Pagalthan and Cartanau, I am told.
Oh yeah, that was me.
'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear.
Weapon of Light, reporting for duty.
Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales.
They're all our allies. We mean literally every single one.
I worry, however, that even the 4 of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
Oh boy.
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go. Steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall
Hi,
be
Noga.
spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems a quick trip back to Charlian is in order.
Indeed. Oh, well, there he goes.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Radzat Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I am in thy debt.
Ah, Stinian, you've come so far. I'm so proud of you. That meeting took a rather unexpected turn, but we now have a clear objective ahead of us. Let us rejoin our comrades in Charlayan and muster a suitable crew for our foray into the Tower of Zot. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to attune to the Aetheryte here before departing. Unless, of course, you enjoy the violent nausea. Can't say I do. Wait, can I go into Radzat Han? No. Okay. Just doesn't want to deal with the talking to other people. I mean, me neither. I believe I have attuned to all of the Aetherites, yes. Except for this one. Go. Try this one. Oh no! It's not gonna let me jump off the cliff. How? Ugh, boring. Alright, fine. Fine. Go back to old Charlian. Yeah, thanks guys. I don't need to know why. I don't need to know why I can't get there. I can put 2 and 2 together. Don't need y'all to tell me. Believe me, I'm a smart girl. Where the fuck? Go on the NPC! There we go. Holy shit. Just as I was getting used to balmy Thavnir, we're back in chilly Charlian. Take care not to catch your death, eh? We need you for the battles to come. Now then, your investigation here remains, but when that's over, we can take stock of all the developments and discoveries. Ugh. I mean, I gotta do a whole other quest line now? Aw, jeez. Only 50,000 XP off of leveling up. Oh my god. Alright. But I think we'll get onto that next week. As we rejoin everyone's favorite wife and best boy and best girl. And Grahatia. We'll get onto that next time, I think, because it's getting late. And I need to sleep. Yes, Kryl, best wife, obviously. And also Ishtola. Who is, for some reason, white. Anyway. Oh my god. Thank you guys very much for coming along today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I will be back with more MSQ. I don't know. What does my schedule say? I've forgotten. I don't even remember anymore. I gotta sell that $1,000 figure. Yeah, true. I forgot. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Streamer's Choice, so it's probably gonna be more Endwalker MSQ though, let's be real here, because I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I don't. But yeah. Oh man. You know what I've been really wanting to play lately is actually more Phasmophobia, weirdly enough. Which is like, I don't know where that came from, I just really want to play it for some reason. I'm gonna send you all on over to... Rose Eva. Rose is streaming right now. She's doing the level 81 MSQ, so she's slightly ahead of us. And she's very cool, and I hope that you will all join me in raiding her. Alright, thank you all very, very much for coming along today. I hope to see you all in the next one, which will be tomorrow. And thank you very much, and be good to each other, and goodbye.